Canucks fans, you can breathe again. Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes are now under contract. I am Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, October the 1st. If you're new, this is what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video description. And guess what? I'm in a good mood, not only because of these contracts, but because I'm exactly 1 month in with Patrick and his team, and I've lost 11 pounds. I feel good. Of course, I always look good as the founder of the GLCPC. I encourage you to check them out. Okay, so I'm in a good mood because I'm down 11 pounds, but I'm in even a better mood because of these new contracts. And there's a reason, my friends, why I did not vlog about this last night, because a lot of people jumped on the story, and to each his own, not here to judge, but a lot of people's videos are wrong because last night, well, I shouldn't say that, but I wanted to wait till we had accurate information. Now, it's not confirmed by the club, but confirmed by Sportsnet, by Darren Drager, so Sportsnet and TSN. So this is what we are looking at. Elias Pettersson signs for 3 years at an AAV of $7.35 million. So 3 years, just over $22 million as the total, 7.35 a year, in contrast to what everyone was reporting last night of 7.7. You have Quinn Hughes signing for 6 years at $7.85 million. That's a little closer to what we had last night, but people were reporting 7.75. So again, PD, 3 years at 7.35. Hughes, 6 years at 7.85. Hughes making $500,000 more per season, but going for 6 years, whereas PD is only a 3-year bridge deal. We don't know of the actual salary in those 3 years. We just know of the total contract values and then, of course, the average annual values. Let's talk about each of the... Okay, we don't have to talk about how important these guys are to the team. We know this. A franchise center, potentially a top 10, 15 player in the league, and the other guy is a defenseman like we've never had before. Both of them want to bounce back from rougher seasons last year. Let's be honest, the whole season was rough for the entire team last year, and our team is so much better. Like, of course, we were excited about the new additions, especially up front, but even the lineups out of the lines, in practice, were looking a little shaky. Now when you add PD, now when you add Hughes, it makes both the offense and defense and our entire team so much better. So let's talk about the nuances of each of these two contracts. Let's start with Elias Pettersson. We knew that the Canucks did not have enough money to go long-term with both, because Hughes was going to get close to 8, as we see. PD probably wants 9 or 10 long-term. We simply didn't have 18 million, especially including Michael Furlan's LTIR, but without a resolution with his Hamnick situation, we simply didn't have that money to play with. So in taking a 3-year, $7.35 million, it's basically kind of what we predicted around. I predicted around 7.5, because they were using Matthew Barzal at 3 years, $7 million apiece as a comparison point. They're kind of using Braden Point's second contract, 3 years, 6.75. So you could argue that PD at this juncture in his career was better than those two players were when they were, at this age. So that's why 7.35 makes sense. We knew it wasn't going to be the 9 that Kaprizov got, because that was 5 years. We knew it wasn't Rantanen money. So he's set up to surpass those when this contract ends. But for now, I think for me, this is a great contract, because I think that PD for the next 3 years is going to be worth a lot more than $7.35 million a season for the next 3 seasons. A couple other things to think about. When this contract ends, that'll be 6 years of his career. So we'll have 1 more year of him retaining his rights as an RFA before he gets to UFA status. So what that means is his next contract, hopefully it's long-term with the Canucks again, is going to be big. It's going to be $9 million. It's going to be $10 million maybe, because the salary cap's going up. But we have a superstar player locked in for 7.35 for the next 3 seasons. Qualifying offer. A restricted free agent like Pettersson will be in 3 years, like Besser's going to be at the end of this season. With PD, we're going to have to at least offer him a 1-year qualifying offer to retain his rights. And the qualifying offer has to be it's the lower of his last year salary, which is 7.35, or 120% of the average annual value. So, sorry, I should say that again. The qualifying offer will be the lower of 120% of his average annual value. So whatever 120% is of 7.35, it'll be between $8.5 and $9 million, or his actual salary, not his salary cap hit. So for instance, if they structure this deal, to make an easy example, 5.35 million in the first year, 7.35 million in the second year, and 9.35 million in the third year. 9.35 million in his third year is going to be one comparable, or 120% of the average annual value, which is 7.35. Doing quick math, what's 12 times 73? 140, it's about 8.7. So we know if the contract was structured like that, that his qualifying offer is going to have to be for at least $8.7 million. What we want to happen is in the last season, we want to negotiate with him so it doesn't get to this again, and hopefully get him to sign a long-term deal before the season ends. But let's worry about that later. Just know that what's going to be really important is when we get the salary structure of the 3 years, we want to pay attention to that third year, because it's going to help determine what the qualifying offer is going to have to be for him in 3 years. But the biggest thing is we have PD for the next 3 years at 7.35. Awesome deal. Speaking of awesome deals, Quinn Hughes at 7.85 over 6 years. I think this is an outstanding deal. We get the next 5 years of his restricted free agency. We buy 1 year of UFA. So yes, we will have to negotiate with him and try and convince him to stay after 6 years, but that's 6 years down the road. This contract is going to age very well, because you might say, well, he might not be a 7.85 player right now, but I dare say in 2 or 3 seasons he will be. And then we have them locked in. You always want to lock in your best players for the longest term possible, because the money is never going to go down. The cost is always going to go up. So 7.85 is excellent when you look at, the contracts, the money amount that Seth Jones and then Zach Werenski and Darnell Nurse are making in 9.5 millions. 7.875 is very good. Now, it's not Cale Makar money of 9 million. It's not Miro Heiskanen money of 8.45. Makar's was 6 years, so same as Hughes. And then Heiskanen was 8 years. So I think even if you're not sure if what Hughes is going to turn out to be, even if you're a little bit concerned about his defensive awareness, I'm talking so fast because I'm so excited. Even if you're not sure about those things, I think you'd agree that after 1 or 2 years, that contract's going to look really good. It really is, especially as the salary cap goes up. We have more room, more money to sign other guys, or to re-sign guys like Besser, Miller, and Horvat. But 7.875 is going to look really good in years 4, 5, 6, especially as long as Quinn Hughes continues on his trajectory. So I love both of these contracts for different ways. PD, because he's going to outplay the value of his now in the next 3 years. Hughes will likely outplay the value of his contract in the last 3 years of his 6-year deal. So again, Pettersson 7.35 for 3, Hughes 7.85 for 6. Canucks fans, how excited are you? Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about these 2 contracts. I want to give a shout out to my hero members, Nucks fan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang, and my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of our members of all levels. You're listed in my video descriptions. I don't think I've ever spoken so fast. You can tell, and I got to get back to a meeting, but I want to record this vlog. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Once again, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, become a member of this channel if you like to, leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Tell me about your excitement. Are you as excited as I am? Would you speak as fast as I am because of these 2 contracts? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I even forgot, it's Canucks game day. Canucks in Calgary, preseason game number 3 at 6 o'clock tonight. God bless, and go Canucks go.